Welcome back for part 2 of exploring Allegheny Reservoir in Pennsylvania. If you didn't watch part 1 yet, I'd suggest quitting this and watching part 1, but here in part 2, Justin and I do get into a pretty good walleye bite, so stay tuned. Beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning out on the lake. Well, I am fried yesterday, man. It was woo, kind of whooped. Justin and I got a late start today because it was pouring this morning. The alarm's going off at 6 a.m. And when we woke up, it was just pouring. Reset them for an hour and a half later, still pouring. But now, when we just woke up naturally at 10 a.m., after saying, well, let's just get some rest because that sun kicked our butts yesterday, but we fished hard yesterday. But I asked Justin where he wanted to go and fish today and what spots he wanted to try, and he said he wants to shoot 13th at that bay we were at, Sugar Run Bay. At 30 miles an hour, it takes 13 minutes to get to the beginning of no wake zone to no wake zone. From the no wake zone end here to the beginning of no wake zone there. But we're gonna hit a couple spots, a couple flats, and some inlets and little points in between here. Because one thing that I learned yesterday here, you know, because just scanning around, and like I said, my charts didn't show me anything, but I was scanning as I was trolling in down imaging and side imaging, and the fisher, this lake is deep. I mean, deep, deep. A lot of just deep barrenness. Fish are holding just tight to drop-off edges, but mainly the few select flats and little coves and big coves on the lake. That's where they are. But we're gonna cruise that barren strip, and there's a couple areas Justin and I wanted to target. I think Justin wants to throw some crankbaits at some smallmouth. I'm gonna mix it up, cast a little bit for muskie and smallmouth, and then we're gonna work all the way back over to that Sugar Run Bay, because there's a couple big rocks in there that look really cool, and Justin says there's gonna be some huge fish hanging out under those rocks. Probably will be, and they did look cool, but we just didn't stop and fish them because we were trolling, huh, Justin?
Yeah.
But you want to go check out those rocks and some of those stumps a little bit, huh?
Yeah, the flat little inlets and stuff that was fishy.
Yeah, so we're going to start working our way down that way, long drive, but we're going to hop and skip jump at different spots along the way and give them a try, because there were a couple cool looking little areas. It's just, oh, that was a big carp just jumped right there. All right, so we got a long drive ahead of us. We're about ready to hit the wake buoys and skedaddle on out of here. Batten down, Justin, batten down. You got one? Huh?
Yes, Carl. Yes, I do, Carl.
You get it out? What do you got here, Justin? Well, you're gonna have to flip her, whatever it is, unless it's a really big one. Heard your drag come up.
Oh, it's not
You got another rock bass, Justin. You were like the rock bass king.
This one's got the red eyes.
Yeah, that's got, well, all rock bass have red eyes, Justin.
They get deeper when they get spawning.
Look at that, Justin, huh? They are spawning.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful rock bass, Justin. Do you want to take that one for your aquarium?
He's got some nice bars to it.
Good job, Justin. Hey, look, what are you throwing?
Oh.
You're throwing an underspin. No way. No way. And here we have another one of those shore camping areas along the lake here. This is called Hooksbrook campground. This is another one of the areas where you just pull your boat up along shore. One of the campgrounds only accessible by shore. All right, 14 foot here. A little bit shallower of a drop, but you see some picnic tables up in there and some fire rings. This is another one of the boat only accessible camping areas on the lake. Yeah, like right up there, the picnic table and a fire ring, and you got some great shore access here to shallower water. Look at the bottom of this lake right here. All the boulders down there. Raise that motor up there a little bit to see it. Other shoreline on the opposite side is super steep. Flats at this lake are at a premium, that's for sure. But look at all these beautiful. Look at that. That is gorgeous right there, Justin. Nice fire ring right there. Couple nice fire rings. Look at these boat only accessible. I think these are $14 a night. There's the vault toilet way up there, and a little pay booth for cash only. But absolutely gorgeous for kayakers. Take advantage of these. Oh, 9 foot right here. This is a really nice flat right here, Justin. Yeah, we're gonna fish. We're gonna fish this right here. But this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that point right there into a little bay. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Beautiful spots. I'll see some bass coming up in there, Justin. Oh, look at that boulder pile right there. Wow. Now, it's not called Hooks Cove. It's called Hooksbrook. It's a little private campground. Well, public campground back in here. But look at that rope swing. That is a really well designed, beautiful rope swing. So remember, Hooksbrook Cove has an absolutely fantastic rope swing to use. This is gorgeous. And you can hear the brook coming in back there. You can't hear it now, but back in there, you can hear the water flow. There's something back in there. We're gonna fish this area here a little bit. This is pretty cool. Beautiful little spot. 16 feet deep. The shallow point kind of comes off where that big rock and that little bush is right there. That's where the shallow point is. Just like if you were to cast up in there, that's where it's shallow at. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Coming off of there this way. Yeah. Yeah, that's where it's shallow at, up in there. Okay, Justin? That's where you want to cast at, up in there. You want to hit that. That is my first Pennsylvania smallmouth. Huh? Allegheny Reservoir smallie. Gorgeous fish. Now I specifically got some of these number 5 Mephistogilas for working on some bigger spinning rods, like when people are coming out targeting muskie that don't know how to throw a bait caster. I got a Penn spin fisher here on a heavy action spinning rod. It's a good pike combo too. So what I had this on for in hopes of a pike. I just got smashed on it. I was letting it fall and sink here, and I started cranking it in. Wham! But I missed it. What a letdown. What a letdown. Well, old J-Zone and I, we keep on bouncing back and forth, zigzagging on down the lake, hitting all these little nooks and crannies and smaller bays and fishing some flats and caught a few fish, missing a lot of fish. Justin just lost a big fish. I just wasn't recording. Justin just lost a big one. He said it was a pike on his crankbait. It was a good fish. Yeah. Yeah, this is just, can you hear that? Listen. All the frogs and the waves, and we've seen eagles, ospreys, fox, deer, and buffalo. I think that was a quillback sucker I actually saw, but I mean, look at it. This is Saturday. What time is it now, Justin? Maybe 4 or 5? This is Saturday, 4 or 5, middle of the lake. 4:38 Saturday, June 6th, Justin says. Maybe seen 20, 30 boats all day. That's it. It's beautiful out here. Missing a lot of fish, but learning a lot about this lake. There's a lot of deep emptiness out here, I'll tell you that. A lot of deep emptiness. We just went over 95 feet right here, so a lot of deep emptiness. But it's beautiful. You got one, Justin?
Yeah, I really do have one.
Off these big rocks right here?
Yeah.
What do you got, Justin? You got a pike?
A walleye, get in that.
You got a walleye? Just flip him, Justin. Just flip him. There you go. We're not keeping them anyways, man. Get a nice picture of them. Look at that. Beautiful walleye, Justin. You got them right off the rock, huh?
Yeah, they're right there. Told you there's some fish right there.
Justin, just hold the fish. Get a picture. Move your hand out of the way. Beautiful walleye, Justin. You're the best.
Awesome.
Let's get him back. He's a
Dude.
good-looking walleye, huh?
Dude. Oh.
On your crankbait, Justin. Nice, huh? Yep. Hold on. I just navigated us back here into the middle of these boulders. Have to go really slow. See, we're surrounded by, I mean, these are giant boulders. We are 14 feet deep right here, and they're all up on the top. Perfect depth. There's some predators hanging out back in here, and it's not just Justin. He's not the only predator. They're just some of that top debris stuff. Got another one?
Yep.
Oh, a smallie. I heard it jump. You got him off that big boulder back there, huh? Trying to get a muskie back in here. Justin's tearing up the panfish. What you got, Justin, huh? Is it a smallie? Well, bring him in. Oh, he's a spunky. Oh, he's a spunky. Oh, I saw him get off right there. Yep. Cool. Good job. Dude, that's a newt, Justin. That's a fucking newt, bro. You snagged it.
No, I didn't snag it.
No, you snagged it.
Okay.
You snagged it and brought it up. That was a newt, bro.
See that?
Yeah.
Tail on it?
Yeah, Justin. You're like this creature. Bro, that was a newt. Like a baby mud puppy or a newt, Justin. You snagged it, and it wasn't just swimming up to the boat to say hello. You snagged it and it fell off your lure. Wow. That was pretty cool, Justin.
Yeah, I was like, what is that little creature?
What do you got, Justin? You don't got
Oh, I got a rock bass.
What do you got, a turtle? Justin, what is it? You're like, oh, I got a turtle?
Well, it was hot. It was hot around. It was hot around. It was hot on the saucer. I'm telling you what.
Do I got a fish on here or what?
So that was going like this. It was hot. It was going like this.
You're the rock bass master today. Yeah, they all got their spawning colors on. Yeah. Oh, Justin, that's probably the most magnificent rock bass I've ever seen in my life. That was almost a turtle, though. Yeah, almost. Yeah, let's get him back, Justin. Let's get him back. He's choking. Now, Justin, hey, good job on that rock bass, man. That was almost a turtle.
Yeah, it was always true until it come on, come off, and then it was a fish.
Yeah, good job, Justin. Good job. Hey, there's a beaver, Justin. See him right there? Yeah, I got a fish, Justin. Ooh, Justin! Justin, I got a muskie! Oh, anti-reverse on this reel is broken. You know, Justin, I got desperate, and I put on a 3-inch swim paddle tail here. Yep. Yeah, tubes suck, dude. I don't know why I got talked into getting them. Paddle tails are where it's at, bro. Paddle tails for life, bro. Paddle tails for life. Tubes suck. They're junk baits. And that, folks, is going to wrap it up for today. Caught a couple more rock bass, a couple more bass. I ended up switching over to a little paddle tail too, so I could catch some fish. Well, I am just worn out and beat. Explored a lot more of the lake today, explored a lot more of it in detail. Looking around, look, Justin, another beaver. Look, there's a lot of beavers here. There's just so much amazing wildlife at this lake. Is that a beaver or an otter? That's a beaver. Yeah, that's a big beaver. Anyways, we got a little bit of a drive back to camp. It's probably going to take us about 20 minutes to get back there. Really diverse lake, beautiful place to come camp, explore. Lots of cool little hiking spots, little areas. People have set up fire rings, making their own campsites around the lake, which is really cool. It's just beautiful place, no trash. It's absolutely fantastic. Boat traff is a bare minimum. You know, there's no weeds at this lake. We've noticed there's 0 weeds at this lake. Rock piles and the occasional logs. That's kind of the structure you're looking for here is rock piles. There's just a lot of depth, and finding the rock piles on the flats is kind of key at this lake. Points have been really hot. Back bays, not so much, but I've been tossing some musky stuff, you know, throwing some musky stuff back in the bays. A lot of huge differences in the water temp. Like here, way back in this bay, it's been saying 75, 76, and other parts of the lake, it's 67. I mean, huge, big differences throughout the lake. But anyways, we got a long haul. Justin didn't bring any food with him on the boat. He's getting grumpy. I gotta take him back to camp and gotta make Justin some num nums. Gotta make Justin some num.
You're so funny. You're so funny. Wow.
Justin and I are just starting out. We finished packing up camp, and there's a little snake. I went to go and look back here at my motor, and there's a little water snake out here. See, little guy? There he goes. Bloop. He's gonna get eaten on that. Long way to go. But we got camp all packed up. It's the last day out here, and I kind of want to troll for some muskie, but Justin, he's got smallmouth on his mind. He wants to get some big smallies, so we're gonna work that shoreline, let him cast his paddle tails and crankbaits, and see if he can get a big old smallie. Talk to some other people out here. Learned a little bit more about the lake, about the drainage, what ramps are accessible in the fall, the different cabins. Definitely a cool learning experience, and I will definitely be back out here at this lake again, that's for sure. Very huge, diverse fishery, plenty of room. Water snakes in your boat, that's an added bonus. So I was wondering if they were in here, because there are a lot of lakes, you know. Wasn't sure about here because we haven't caught one yet, but yes sirree, there are white bass. There are white bass in this lake. Just caught him out there deep. And that was just on this translucent big bite bait here. A 3-incher with a screw-on jig head that I got from Lyle Lead. Lyle makes his own baits, custom painted, powder coated, very nice. And this is my first time trying a screw-on head right there, and they do hold pretty well. There's a little trick to getting them on, but definitely really cool. And I think I like these screw-on heads for doing the plastic baits. But that's Lyle's Lead. He is on Facebook. In fact, let me show you here. Nope, those are some free ones he gave with me. Lyle's Lead, right there. Awesome. Well, back to fishing. New species for the lake. Oh, it pooped on me. Awesome. Going? Ooh, dang it. Got it. Oh, lost him. Oh, hit it again. Dang it. The heck was that, Justin? I just got whacked like 3 times in a row, bro. Oh my god, dude. Bro. Justin, hold on. I had a hit, and then I lost him. And then another one whacked it, dude. That was crazy. I had a hit, I missed him, and then I hooked him, and then I lost him, and then another one whacked it, bro. Oh my God. That was a school of hyper-aggressive smallies or some white bass, bro. That was nuts. Oh, they just swiped at it again. I saw him down there. I saw him come up and swipe at it. Well, kind of spent some time. Well, we spent some time scanning around Willow Bay. I wanted to actually see what was back there, give it some good scans, looking around, checking it all out. We didn't give it that much time where we're staying at since we've been here. So wanted to scout it out yesterday. Found out which side's got more rock piles, kind of where the creek channel's coming through. Definitely marked some big fish in there. I'd feel comfortable trolling around for some muskie back in there. Marked the stumps, drop-offs, kind of figured that out some. Missed a few fish, caught a few fish, but came back out here to the main lake now. We're gonna try revisiting one rock flat, and I asked Justin if he wanted to troll around for muskie, but he's just got smallmouth on the brain. The boy's got smallmouth on the brain, so you know, Justin always gets what he wants, so we're gonna give Justin some smallmouth. I wish he'd drink something though, man. He ran out of sweet tea and he refuses to drink water, so it's kind of getting weird in the boat, but I might have to dunk his head under and like force him to drink. All right, well, I better get casting. He's casting. You got one? Yeah, what do you got, Justin?
I don't know what I have, bro. I don't know, fish.
You always get the nice fish, Justin.
Whatever it is.
You're gonna have to flip him.
I know, bro.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, what we got?
Is that a walleye, Justin? It's a walleye! Oh, Justin, look at you, the walleye master, huh? Wow, that would be a keeper. Oh, look at that, fell off right at the boat, huh?
Hey,
Yeah, there you go, Justin. Got a walleye on the underspin, huh? Oh, Justin, that's an elegant walleye, too. There we go. There we go, Justin. What do we got here? A little dinker on a little dinky bait. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. You know, when the going gets tough, put on a little 3-inch paddle tail and voila, get a beautiful. I got a, you know what? Let's get this leech off him. Let's give him a hand. There you go. Leech, Carl. Whoa. Carl's leech removal service here. Come on, hey, let's chill out, buddy. Come on, hey, that's enough. What a turd. Should have left the leech on that fish. Yep, so that's it. You know, I was throwing this bigger paddle tail here and kept on getting whacks and whacks and whacks. So I put on this little Kitech. Remember I was talking about the size difference. You can see this is a 3 and that's like 3 1/4, 3 1/2 or something, but a big profile difference. So, you know, bright skies, 4-foot visibility, downsize if you want fish. There's a hit. Come on. Oh, Justin, had to have been a walleye, look.
There it is, yep.
I said, oh, there's a hit. Ah, walleye got me. Old walleye got me. Gosh darn it. See that, Justin, huh? Just lost one, Justin. Justin! Bit my tail off again! Bit my tail off again! On the... Oh. 4 or 5 foot visibility, Justin. But oh yeah, having a great time out here, huh, buddy?
Oh yeah.
All right. Justin fighting his walleye. There we go, Justin. Good job.
Yeah.
15 and a half. That would be a keeper.
Yep.
Excellent work, Justin.
Live another day.
Yeah. Boy, you got a nice dorsal fin on that walleye. Good job, Justin. You're the best. You're the greatest. 15 feet deep, right on the edge of a rock pile flat out here in Main Lake. You saw they kept on ripping my paddle tails off, and then old J-Zone came in, batter up, and threw it down and knocked all the pins, huh, Justin? Yeah. All right, good job. Got one? There we go. On. Walleye. Got another walleye, Justin. Come here. Now we just got another walleye. Got this one on just a jig and a whole crawler. These have all been cookie cutter 15 to 16 inch walleye. Every single one that Justin and I have been catching today. All been cookie cutter 15, 16 inchers. We found a nice flat right here. Big drop off, but a flat 8 foot, 10 foot, 12 foot, boom, 25 right down on the other side right here. And like I've said in some of the other videos, flats are at a premium at this. Like flats with rocks like this are even the best, because there's a lot of dead flats, but we found this spot and caught several walleye off of it already. Shredding our paddle tails, biting the tails off a couple of them. Got that one on jig and crawler, and right now it's 11 feet deep, bluebird skies. And that, folks, is gonna wrap it up. We got a 3.5 hour drive. It's what, 6 o'clock, Justin? Yeah, we just finished packing up everything, put them away. The rod locker on here holds a lot of rods, let me tell you, but I gotta put them all in sleeves, otherwise it is nasty getting them out. We brought a lot of tackle. Put out that full spread. I was trying to get Justin his first muskie down here. Put out that full spread. Trolled around all day, let Justin have it. He hooked into 2 fish. Let's edit that out. Okay, we're back. And put out that whole spread for Justin. I said I was going to try to get him his first muskie. Put out that whole spread. Trolled around all day exploring the lake, and then started trolling circles around some areas that I thought looked pretty hot. And he hooked in the one that came up to the top and it shook it off. And then he hooked into another big one that he thought was a snag. It was big. I mean, a big, big fish. And Justin thought it was a snag. And then he gave it some, released the pressure, and it came right off. But yeah, caught some smallmouth, found some good walleye, explored the lake, saw eagles, saw beavers, saw deer, saw foxes, saw osprey, saw everything out here except for bears. Everybody talks about bears out here. I mean, there's bears everywhere now. Didn't see any. Campground was full, campground was popping, people having a good time, good place to be, Willow Bay. And we'll turn it out to J-Zone.
Well, folks, come check it out. It's a neat experience. It's by Churchill. fishery, the different things. You just gotta know where the areas to fish it. And the campground is very nice and clean and very awesome shoreline spots. Lots of water access. And that's about it.
And that's about it. So we're out of here. See you guys on the next trip. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the show, because I certainly enjoyed exploring Allegheny Reservoir and will definitely be back. Next upcoming episodes, we got some muskie fishing that I have to edit up, and this upcoming weekend doing a camping trip at Mosquito Reservoir and hosting a kids catfish derby for the friends. So thanks again, everybody. Make sure you're getting out there yourselves. Like, subscribe, all that jive. Thank you.